Come on in, you guys. Come on in. Come on in. Hold on one second. Hey, Mrs. Etna, blessings to you. Blessings to you. God says to tell you not to worry. God says to tell you not to worry. There is no rush. God says to tell you, hey, Natasha. God says to tell you, Mrs. Etna, not to worry because there is literally no rush. There's no rush. I don't know what that means to you, but the Lord says to tell you not to worry because there is no rush. I'm going to say that again. God says to tell you not to worry because there is no rush. There is literally no rush. There's no rush. God says to tell you that again. He says to tell you not to worry because there is no rush. There's no rush. Listen, God told me that I needed to come back on to give you guys an update on where we are with our goal. At the moment, we are at 545. That is what I need in full to get this appraisal paid for. And right now, what God has me doing is just a faith step. It's just literally scanning my documents and just preparing the email to be sent. Not really sending it right now, but preparing the email to be sent back to the bank. And so that is where we are at the moment, 545. Can I get someone to type that in? 545. 545 is where we are. Mrs. Edna, I just keep hearing to tell you, don't be double-minded. Trust God. I don't know what that means. Don't be double-minded. Thank you so much, Natasha. And trust God. Don't be double-minded and trust God. Don't be double-minded and trust God. That is what I hear to tell you. And so right now, again, our goal is at 545. To those of you guys that are able to sow seed into that goal, I just ask that you just let God use you and that you sow whatever God tells you to sow. My goal today is to get this taken care of this morning so that there are no issues when it revolves around what the bank actually needs from me. And so again, our goal is 545. I believe that God has me coming live because maybe there are some of you guys that are able to sow seed into this goal, whether it is 100, whether it is 200, whether it is $1, whether it is 50. And so if you're able to sow seed into that goal, I just ask that you either go and sow now, or you can put a 1 on the screen. And whatever it is that God is leading you to sow, Mrs. Etna, you need to label this your faith seed. I don't know why I hear that, but whatever it is that God is leading you to sow, you need to label it a faith seed because that is literally what it is. It's literally what it is. And so again, that is where we are. 545. And it's one of those things where you just have to keep obeying God, whatever God tells you to do while you're waiting, even outside of what I'm doing. You literally have to be in a position where you remain open to just obeying God and doing whatever it is that He needs you to do. And so one thing that I always do for myself is I always ask myself, what does faith look like? While I wait on you, Lord, what does faith, look like? Meaning, what can I be doing to show you, right? What can I be doing to show you that I trust you? What can I be doing to solidify that I believe that whatever it is I'm believing you for is already done? And I think that honestly, it's one of the most crucial things when you're believing God to do something that your eyes cannot see. I believe it's one of the most crucial things that anyone could ever do is simply to ask yourself, what can I do to keep to show God that I know that this is going to happen? Belief is knowing. To believe in something is knowing. It's kind of like, if someone were to ask you, if someone were to ask you, what was I going to say? If someone were to ask you, what is the color of the grass? What color is grass? Like, to a certain degree, like you would, a person couldn't tell you the grass is yellow or the grass is red. Like you would argue a person up and down, because you have a knowing. You don't just believe that the grass is green. You absolutely know that the grass is green. I pray that I'm making sense. And so, even as you guys go throughout today on your own faith journey, keep that reminder in your mind of constantly asking yourself, what does faith look like? What does it look like? And you just go from there. So right now, again, we're at 5:45. To those of you guys that are sowing, I just ask that you obey God. And that's it. That is it. All I can do is what I can do, in giving you guys the updates, and nothing else is, nothing else matters. And so that is it, y'all. I love y'all. I am rooting for you guys. And so until